Hey family, Poor City coming right back at y'all with this African history, culture, and greatness. I really hope you guys are doing all right out there. I want to start off by saying thank you guys again for the 1,000 followers on YouTube. Thank you for following me on TikTok too. I think I got like 157,000 of crazy supporting fans. I love y'all. I really do. Thank y'all. Y'all keep me going. And I won't stop, can't stop kind of thing. Okay. But we're going to talk about something tonight. Family, I got the Hebrew Israelites mad at me, man. They really mad at me because I made a post saying that we from Africa. Why? Nobody want to be West African. Why nobody want to be from Africa? I don't really get it. That's where we from. I made a post pertaining to our DNA. I made a post connecting our DNA to the Niger California, if I'm pronouncing that group. This is a large group in West Africa. It spans from Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone, the Congo, parts of South Africa, East Africa. It's a nice cluster of countries, mostly from the West, but that's where we're from. I made that post and it got a lot of people in the Hebrew Israelite community, us African Americans that subscribe to that. Y'all got really mad at me and y'all started making posts on my TikTok and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, what y'all doing? They're like, we ain't from Africa, man. We Hebrew Israelites. And y'all know that. Y'all hear it, I'm sure, right? But anyway, somebody made a post and tagged me in it, and it had an illustration of a map that was around the it was a 1700 map, but they got the dates wrong. I think they said it might have been a 1500, and it illustrated, he said, man, this is the Kingdom of Judah on there, and this is where we're from, alleging that that's where the Hebrew Israelites hanging out at, and that's us. Those are our people, the Hebrew Israelite people. Okay. And that's our kingdom, and we set that up, and somehow the Europeans just enslaved us and picked us up from there, kind of thing. And I was like, hold up, let me go ahead and check this thing out. Where I got to looking, and I crawled into this rabbit hole that I want to share for y'all, with y'all. It's just crazy. I found out that this place ain't called Judah. That ain't what they call it. But they, the Hebrew Israelites see this map and they see names on this map, and they just, they have these biblical names on it. Oh my God, that's us. We are the chosen people and all that stuff out of the biblical text. And that biblical text, any of those Abrahamic beliefs, Yahweh, Jesus, or whatever you want to call that, we did not subscribe to that in Africa. That was not our indigenous culture. That wasn't our indigenous belief system. But anyway, let's go back to this map. I want to share this thing for you guys. I'm going to try to share my screen best I can. Let's do that. Okay, let me close this out. I hope y'all can see what I'm about to put down out here. Oh, that's the map right there. Okay, I really hope you guys can see this map. This map is the Negro land map. And right on the bottom, I'm trying to circle my cursor. Right on the bottom, on this edge, right on the coast, they call this the Slave Coast. And there's a little spot on here that says the Kingdom of Judah, and this lit the whole Hebrew community on fire. So I'm gonna try to get out of that real quick. Okay, but so this is the alleged map. This map was constructed in the 1700s by the Europeans. The Europeans was using this map, to go, catch some slaves in. Okay. And when you look at this map, I'm trying to see if I can show y'all this map better. I don't know if I can do that. I hope y'all can see what I'm trying to show you guys, but it's down there. It's the Kingdom of Judah, Slave Coast. This is present day Benin. Okay. So, when you get to searching, when you get to searching, you come up to this guy right here. But before I show you this guy, I want you to go right here. When you search the Kingdom of Wadu, or the kingdom of Judah, you're going to come up to this particular illustration. This is the ceremony of the king of Wadu. Okay. Now, this is the king of the alleged quote unquote Judah that all of the Hebrew Israelites are saying. Okay. And if you look there, you see an interesting picture that is really telling of what was going on. And you see Europeans sitting on one side, and they're at this ceremony. Okay, they're at the king's ceremony, and you just like, why are they there? What's going on? Well, what's going on is this area that the Hebrew Israelites are referring to as the kingdom of Judah is actually a major slave trading post. And the king of that area name was Haffon. Haffon, Haffon, Haffon. And he's sitting in the center of this thing with the umbrella over there. You know what I'm saying? With some slaves on the other side of him. If y'all look close, those are slaves right there. Okay. So this is one of the few people that was implicit in this slavery thing. Okay. And he let it go down, and he was trading slaves to these French dudes over here with the wigs on. Okay. Now, y'all saw that one picture that I just showed you. That same dude that's sitting right there is the same guy right here. I'm going to show you another picture of this dude. And you're like, hold up. King Haffon, right here. This cat right here. What he got on? He got on a damn wig. Now, this is the king of Wada. What y'all talking about is Judah. Okay. So if this was the kingdom of Judah and these were our people, this dude right here, the king of that place, was enslaving our people on a massive rate. And look at what he got on, fam. He's got a damn wig on, and he's got a damn musket gun in his hand. All of this some European shit that he got on. He's gotten all his European garb on. Why? Because he got all of that for the slaves that he was trading. Okay. So before you go around talking about we from this area, no, we not. This was a small enemy of the state that enslaved us, implicit in it. He was the one going in there having them slave raids, helping the Europeans out. And, he was, when it come to us beefing with each other in Africa, it went down. It wasn't a Pan-African Africa all the time. And we had differences. People have differences. The Europeans went to war for 400 years. So don't even, don't let them tell you, well, y'all enslaved each other. People got beef, you know what I mean? And people have arguments and shit. But as far as the Europeans concerned, they took advantage of that, and they saw that, and they gave certain folks guns to enslave other folks. And that's just kind of how it went down. And this dude right here benefited from it. He was one of the beneficiaries of the slavery. You know what I'm saying? Because he was getting he was getting the wigs. Look at him. He was getting all that shit. That's non-African shit he got on right there. That ain't no European stuff. That's all 1700 attire for Europeans right now. You would think that motherfucker from damn Britain or some shit. You look like he the damn in the parliament they got over there. This is your king, Hebrew Israelites that y'all talking about. Okay. Look him up. His name is King Haffon, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. This dude sold us out, family. All right. So we got to be able to put dudes like this on the square and call them out for judgment. Okay. And they need to be dealt with accordingly. Okay. No one over there called this place Judah. The people over there didn't do that. Okay. They didn't practice any Hebrew faith or culture. or none of that. It was more like a voodoo, okay? And now, like I said, was all of Africa like you know, all of Africa, don't make a mistake and think everybody in Africa was like this. This was a few people that had the advantage of getting all of these gifts from the Europeans to go against their brothers and sisters in deep Africa and enslaving us. But I want y'all to see that. And you're going to hear people saying, well, we're from the Kingdom of Judah. No, 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 no. No, that was just a major slave facility. You think people's trying to get the hell away from there the best they can. Because if you ended up there and if you was on the ops, if you was an op, you was getting enslaved. And that's kind of how it went down. But there was few people, a few of us, quote unquote, skin folks, wasn't kin folks, and allowed it to go down. And I wanted to point that out, especially to the Hebrew Israelites that are claiming that we're from this area, this is us, and this is how we rode. Nah, when you go look at the history, that ain't, no. This dude right here was one of the biggest. Look him up. Look at what he did. The Portuguese, the French, and the damn Britain, and all of them people came in there and was just, you know, handing guns to us. And we went against each other, you know. But this is this is a 1700 sellout. That's what the sellouts look like back then. You see somebody and we're not being indigenous to their shit. He forgot his whole African integrity. He don't look like he African no more. He like he want to be something that he's not. Okay. He got the gun in his hand. You know, they gave him power. They empowered him to be able to enslave us. You dig how you see how that worked? But I just wanted to bring that up to you guys. I want you guys to see the Kingdom of Judah, or Wadu is what they call it. And that was his, we looked at his ceremony. Okay, this is at the courtyard. This went down. These Europeans recorded that shit. You hear what I'm saying, family? And they put Kingdom of Judah on the map because they couldn't pronounce that shit. And they being funny. I think it's dark humor that they put Kingdom of Judah on there. So, you know, we don't know what's going on. Let's call it the Kingdom of Judah, you know, psychologically it fuck them up. And they just sitting over here. Look at it. My man got a wig on right there. Look at the Europeans who got the wigs on. They was giving wigs to my man. It's crazy. So if y'all want to pull this up, it's called The Europeans at the Coronation Ceremony of King Wada in April 1725. And this area was later taken over by the homie. Okay. So his rule didn't last long. Oh, look at the other side. They got cannons. This dude was getting all types of gifts because we don't got cannons in Africa. We ain't have cannons and shit like that over there. We ain't need no gun. We didn't need guns at the time, and we didn't need cannons because we was hand-to-hand combat. We would come up there and fuck you up, hand-to-hand combat style. You know what I'm saying? We didn't need the guns and cannons and stuff like that. But, you know, when we was fighting amongst each other and when the Europeans saw that, they seized on a moment and they gave this dude all the cannons and all the guns and all the wigs so that he can, you know, pretty much enslave us. You know, that brother right here, you know, the brother with the wig and the guns. Okay, family. So I wanted to bring that to y'all attention, especially y'all Hebrew Israelites who saying this is us, this is where we were from and all that, and we all come from the Levant. Nah, man, we were West Africans, and we were, you know, some of us was beefing amongst each other, and if you was an op and if you got caught, you was getting sold more than likely by this dude right here. You ended up in the door no return, you know. And the Europeans giving them old guns. They didn't give them the new shit either. They gave them an old wig and some old musket guns or whatever, you know. And they ran with that. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to y'all attention. It's the good, the bad, and ugly. But we need to be able to call out these traitors and put them on a square and judge them accordingly. You can look at this picture and tell that he's been infiltrated. Okay, this is what sellouts look like. when they go against their own people. Okay, family. I think that's enough for tonight. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and I'm gonna get right back at y'all with this Black history, culture, and greatness. I can't even talk right now, but thank you guys for all y'all support. Again, thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. I really, really appreciate you guys, and keep following me on TikTok. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. All right, family, and I'm out.